Good morning. Welcome to the Breakfast Show with VSA 360. Now, the correction, all this while we've been really sounding the alarm. I think last week, those of you who've been following our VSA 360 would have noticed that the alarm bell, which is the number of bars that is in the KLCI, as well in our VSA 360, knowing those will put you ahead when this market is going to be correcting or not. And that's those of you who have followed the KLCI Pentagon Guide would have benefited, at least do some sort of evasive action in here. So we have something ongoing. What is the kind of things that you want to look at with this morning VSA 360? Let's check out what we have for you this morning in our breakfast show. Now this morning we know that the KLCI finally collected pullback from the all-time high after touching 1560, and right now it's going to stage 3 distribution. That's what we call it in here. Now whether we are in the early stage 4 markdown where the market's likely to be coming down, that's what we call about stage 4, and what are things that you should watch out with. One of the key success in trading is following the Pentagon Guide and strengthening with insider buying and selling, looking into what those directors are. It is only through our VSA 360 that you can get hold of this powerful indicator, which along following the smart money. And of course, thank you. Give me a thumbs up for the educational sharing that we're doing in here. And if you're not a member yet, I would like to welcome you to join our membership, especially CV3. We are starting right now. And for those who are returning members, I bid you a good morning for you. All right, so the VSA 360 got smarter also with intraday, which we already looked at it. And of course, those of you who are interested, check out our VSA 360 virtual trading room where we explain some of your needs in here. And our regular Monday broadcasts continue as we cover both on the US market and the Malaysian market at the different Monday. The odd Monday will be the Bursa market, and the even market will be the KLCI. And of course, the VSA 360, something that we are proud of, is insider buying and selling. Right now, one pending news that I came across this morning, those of you who subscribe to our free newsletter in here, which I've talked about, is the bullish outlook for the CPO. Now, the stagnating palm oil production is a key reason, because they are finding very, very difficult to harvest this in here. At the same time, I think the WTO has ruled out the EU move to ban palm oil from Malaysia as what we call not a right move. That's the word for that. Illegal. That's right, the illegal move. And whether the EU will accept this is still another question. All right, we know that there has been a campaign over the years to really not to buy any of our palm oil, but we all know these are political reasons, as there's a lot of grapeseed farmers, there are a lot of sunflower farmers out there to grow and make this kind of oil. Since then, the RHB in this news are saying neutral, where the assumption for the support will be at 3,900. So take a look at all those palm oil plantation, and that's why it is turning green Pentagon, right? So we are always looking for that little what we call silver lining or gold lining in the dark days that we're seeing right now in the KLCI, which is red Pentagon. So with the good morning, Umi, thank you for coming, thank you for your support. So 8th of March, the KLCI right now is red Pentagon. Let's take a look at what we have this morning. Okay, so I think I've logged in. No, I've logged in, but I got locked out again. So let me get in. As you can see, everything is red. First thing you want to look at all the red Pentagon in here, right? That's everything is red. Then you want to scroll down. We will look at the sectors. OCK hit rate, but we got our OCK early on, right? Those members, which we already exceeded as part of the CV2 of our this trading competition in here. And then we have also, let's take a look at some of those turn green Pentagon. THS, okay lah, we already know, right? Because we know plantation turning green, right? So that's why we always look at the overall news, what's driving it in here. GCB turned green Pentagon, Ta'an, yeah, all the plantations are doing well. Emilus turned green Pentagon. This was on 6th of March, which is 2 days ago. Senso, CBD, Dayang, GDEX, Vitrox, Homeits turned red Pentagon, UWC, Maybank, all right, turned green Pentagon on 5th of March. Now, if Maybank turned green Pentagon, then that's likely our KLCI will also turn green Pentagon because it is one of the barometer of the market. Thank you again. So for our dealer friends or remiser friends who is following this, use the plantation as a mean to advise your client. Let's take a look at the KLCI sector. So you can see all the sectors semua merah, then satu saja green. That's our plantation lah. Plantation has turned green Pentagon, and if you look from the 3-month chart in here, you can see it did go higher, a sell-off this, but supported from the 40-day moving average. The red line that you see here is a 40-day moving average, and right now I think it can overtake the old high with it. Everything else, transport, technology also turned red Pentagon. You can see hit high, distributor, and then fall all the way down. So with this, the VSA 360 will keep you intact to know where the market is likely to be, and then you don't have to wait for Friday for me to come back. Most of it are green this morning in here, up 3 points. Okay, and now KLCI, like I said before, earlier on, before we move on to the foreign fund flows, is this important that we see 7% previously, now has dropped 1%. As I said before, March, April correction, we will see. If April it picks up, then May, the sell in May and go away. Remember, every year we've been doing this since 2016, right? Sell in May and go away, coming soon. So we prepared all our audience, those of you who are listening in here, to be ready and at least advise your clients for much of the matter in here. And if you're managing your own account, this is definitely a good area to be talking. Now remember, last week I was talking about Bitcoin, a little bit of Bitcoin and also the US market. I think that's also important. Let's take a look at the current sector. Technology is coming back. It's one of the strongest. Energy and healthcare fall back because a lot of the analyst brokers saying that the weak demand, high cost that inputs into the production of rubber glove doesn't make it to be viable, and as such, that's why the healthcare deserted by everybody else and fall back. Now, if you look from here, just top of me, right, you can see lots of red, right? Lots of red doesn't mean it's really, really good. Lots of red does tell you that this market is outflowing a lot, right? So make sure you take a look at this. As you can see, 7 bars of outflows, and that's why it's in trouble. All right, so we've done the some of the VSA 360 in here. Let's check out where we are right now. Yeah, so we can see from here is in end stage 3. Okay, it's in end stage 3, and let me just put this in stage 4 may come. All right, so it has gone through a distribution, like I say here, through the stage 3 previously. So reading the market stages, especially those of you who have been to my CPA course, and also we will be doing a course. All right, our first course for 2024. Our first course for 2024, you can see stage 3 distributing, so we're going to have the stage 4 markdown in here. Stage 4 is a markdown, and but the 1530 has some support. Let me show you what I mean here. So you can see from here, the 1530 is this part, which is the one we are talking about. So here was actually a stage 3 on hindsight. As I said before, once you see the red pentagon, the market breaks down, and then likely to be, if you do break below the ATR stop loss, that's the red line here, then this is going to be a markdown. Of course, on hindsight again, there's a clue here. You can see high volume, market couldn't go higher, then there's a sell-off, and that's what we get. But I do think that with this spring, that's pretty good. So the market will continue to test and test and test on the low side before it actually pulls up. So we can actually count the number of days in Pentagon, because you can count a number of Pentagon, maybe 10 or 12 weeks, no, 10 or 12 bars usually the market will turn back. So we already have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So next week the market might turn up because we do see US market last night turning bullish on the pretense that the US FOMC Jerome Powell said something. He said that we wanted to cut interest rate, cut interest rate, not raise, cut interest rate, but we have to wait for the inflation number. So if inflation number come very, very clean, come very, very low, then they are likely to cut interest rate. That's why we see US continue to rally higher in here. So the US market has a lot of potential to go higher, which already those of you who've been listening to me last year, 2023, which I talk about it. I think if you got it right, you'll make lots of great money. Thank you, Umi, for your kind references in here. Now, looking at the more leading indicator, which is the futures chart, and one clue we were looking at is the number of green pentagon. You can see the number of green pentagon was 35 bars. So after it got up by 35 bar, also cannot go up straight line one, right? So that's why last week we talked about the correction as predicted from our last episode. So last episode right now, once it's down, we are looking for reaccumulation at the 1520, 1530 level in here. Again, foreign fund outflow, we have seen just now from VSA360 board, we have 7 consecutive bars. So each bar that they move, sell off, that's why we see the sell off that it is. Now, one of the main feature of VSA360, of course, with the advanced screener in here, which I want to talk about advanced screener, is the confirm no supply. All right. So this week we'll be looking on the 5th of March, but the week before, last episode, the 1st of March. Now remember, keep in mind, the market did drop a fair bit since then, right, from last week. So you can see a lot of these are only 3 stocks. Let's take a look at them, right, and let's make it a bit smaller so you can see it from here. So you can see from here, front can, where is front can has a green pentagon. Okay, you can see green pentagon here, which was on it, did hold up actually, came through red pentagon, but it didn't break through the low 362. So normally it doesn't break that, it's still good. This stuff still look good because this one is a technology stocks. Okay, let's look at Mingho. Now Mingho, like it or not, it broke through here. Once it go through the NS low of the NS is here, so you break through here, time to chabut. Okay, that's how we trade the M1. So for our regular members, make sure you know these rules. Once you break it, else if you're going to move up, they'll be good. But then again, if you look at Mingho previously, there's a lot of trade that doesn't fully support because you got a lot of these no volume trade. Success. So success, similar story to NS, broke through here. I think somewhere here when the market cranked through here, time to go before the red pentagon. Okay, so that's the case. So you got front can, which is ongoing. As I said before, with the bad market it is, you still get front can moving up. So this week, again, you want to wait for the green pentagon. We are looking at 5th of March. So we look back to see where are all the opportunity is. So let's look at Inari. Okay, Inari looking very nice. You can see NS here, but you still need wait for the green pentagon. If you want to go in for NS, right, you have to put your stop loss at 305. Okay, 305 in here. All these are pretty healthy. FGV, FGV finally is jalan. Now why? Because we know what we talk about, which was the background, right? The background that we have was the CPO bullishness. So we have NS, still need to wait lah. Still need to wait. Okay, AEM 15 cent we don't touch. Theta, beta, theta. Look at this one. This was a nice one, right? With the NS, the flow move up. And this is something like, if a good smart money sort of, grown into it, and that's what we've seen. So this one looks pretty good. Of course, you can also screen back to yesterday one and pick up one of these. This was a nice 19% move. This is one of those stocks. And what do Theta do? Digital services. All right, check that out. 25% up. Okay. Not all of them. So let's take a look at the insider benefits. Again, insider buying. Now, last episode, we only came out with Orient. Lots of buying, but there were one selling after that. You can see, after buying, there were one selling. This was by EPF, and then the market dropped, fall back to it. Very, kind of support and surprises, right? But it do happen, right? So, but I do think that with the support that you have here, there will be so much you can hold. This week, let's take a look. We got GCB, which is a cocoa maker. And as it fall on, there was a call to buy here, C/B, which is the analyst part of the VSA 360 in here. That's something why we recommend our members in here to get. And there's a chance for you to get hold of VSA 360 if not. So make sure you listen to the end of this call to buy, call to hold here. Lots of buying for GCB, which is a cocoa maker. Then we have VS. Right now, VS, you can see lots of accumulation. The big boss are coming in to buy, as this is also covered in today's news on the Star. VS is to make a strong comeback in second half, so that's why the bosses and the insider are already accumulating this stock here. Okay. Now, of course, our CV2, which we've been very proud of our members. Okay, and we do hope that if you're not a member yet, do join our VSA 360. Has come to a close on the 7th of March after 6 months been informing everybody in here. It's come to a close and we have a winner. Now remember, last week we showed you the 1st of March. We have Lee Mayfen 1870.75, right? And then we have Chu Swing 16,972. So we ended on the 7th, and you can see they dip back. So from here onwards, you can check out the TradeVSA.com scoreboard to see all this information. We don't make it up. As you can see, Mayfen was the winner, 37% in 6-month period, which is very good. Again, this is our virtual trading leaderboard, and we have Yi, which is a good comeback at 31%. Let's take a look at Yi. Oh yep, he was 1542, 1560, made another 200 ringgit more. James, our veteran in here, who usually join us every morning and every talk here, is at third placing with 30.75%. Okay, and CV3, we have just started yesterday already. So join us if you have not, but I'll give you an opportunity to join our CV3 and compete through our supervised coaching by myself, where we can watch you in here. And those of you who want to know more how well our member perform, check it out on our scoreboard in here. And CV1 result continued to be good, right? 16.2%. Mayfen, which was the CV2 winner. CV1, he was runner-up. Now he is a winner and doing much better. 30% compared to 15% in March last year. Okay, so we are seeing that our members, even James Chu Beng Seong, continue to improve in here, and that's something make us very proud when members and the public use our tool and starting to get good results. And if you do not have good results in here, maybe you want to join our program, because this is really part and parcel. When I was a trader, I wanted to build a group of turtle trader, build a group of turtle trader in here, not to become overnight millionaire, but become overnight thousandaires, right? Through our method in here. As we continue to share a lot of stock trade idea, I think this will benefit beginners. Now, two bullish news that just came out, which I felt that are great opportunity for our members of public and also those of you who are new, are the cryptocurrency and the US market. So you can see from the left and the right here, the cryptocurrency are soaring. So they're talking about 2024, which did hit 69,700 plus, right? Came back down, now it's 67,000, a nice pullback. Will it hit 100,000? And if it does, because of some of the events which I talk about on Wednesday on the cryptocurrency, check out my Wednesday talk in here. Lots of good information that you can use of, and also the Wall Street, which is the US market. I think Malaysian market already ngam there, a lot of analysts also talking. If you can get 10%, they're pretty good. But Wall Street post record high earnings, as we can see some of the best administration work that was done. A lot of the bills been released by President Biden, and going into 2024, which is this year presidential election, US market will continue to be very strong on this kind of news. So one way to benefit from this rate is to make income trading if there's one way to do it, through our supervised coaching, like what you've seen on our earlier member doing double-digit return. The winners, of course, right? There will always be winners, there will always be losers. Right? I just want to share with you the winners in here. So we are doing a 1+1 day foundation trading beginner's guide on using volume spread analysis and also using our tool TradeVSA. So you'll develop the consistency result before really using real money. And the two theme is the US market, and with me driving that, ensuring that you will develop that consistent result. And the supervised coaching is for 12 months, right? 2-day course followed by 2 months using our tool, a really, really good way to learn this market in here. So through our supervised coaching, we have also set up a Bitcoin platform for you to trade the Bitcoin, just like the couple of trades that we did using intraday charts, right? In the trading view in here, when the signal comes, you go to the platform and you do the trade without really using real money at all until you're comfortable for a short period of time. Then you use real money. Imagine how much money you were able to save and make more to cover back your initial cost of investment in education in here, right? Especially with the BTC rally in the US market, this 2-day course plus a 12-month membership, right? With cryptocurrency indicator in our US market, you will develop consistent result because these two themes, the artificial intelligence, the Nasdaq and the Bitcoin, right? 2024 will be a year, you want to come back and make some of the losses that you did in the with writing. Now, why we are different from many educational providers is they don't have the supervised coaching, and through our lessons learned that we learn from our members, we are able to see where they do right, where they do wrong, right, through our virtual trading platform over a long period of time. You spread it out a bit, you build the kind of good trading habit, together with the trading psychology, the weekly training that we do, and our monthly orientation for our members. You will get it. So this is how it works. The 12-month membership in here with the paper trading model, right, and supervised by your good self here. All right, so an opportunity, don't miss out. The date is on the 30th of March, end of this month. All right, end of this month, but don't take too long, right? If you have decided, there's an early bird fee. The fees with the 2-day and the 12 months are very, very affordable compared to what you get outside from our education in here. All right, for those of you who've been following me, if you really truly want to support us and ride on the US market, ride on the cryptocurrency, make maybe 5 times, 3 times more, we are truly happy. But right now, even trying it out without putting real money itself will give you a real edge. 30th of March is the date, but our early bird fee is on the 18th of March in here. Like now, what we have learned from our cryptocurrency, whether you start here with real money or with virtual money, let's say you start with a virtual money, we will give you a certain amount, and you want to build your equity curve, your performances. There will be ups and downs. Okay, they'll be down here, but you pull back up. And that's what we wanted to see. And that's the lesson we learned from the stocks moving into the cryptocurrency. We have seen a lot. And this is why chance for you to coach you, to build you up into this. And then you'll be seeing some of our top leaders that we see. Just like in any sports, you need to know how well you perform, because trading, it's performance oriented. Correct? Like sports, like cycling, like taekwondo, like badminton, we need to do that. No mind on the stock market. But if you want to mind, you play it on our virtual trade. Do what I say this makes sense or not? All right? If I say this makes sense, give me a thumbs up. As you can see, some of our members, when they have that good skill with a good scoreboard in here, don't you think if you are comfortable, you will give some money to some of our top leaderboard to trade? Think about it. Basically, that's what it means, right? So having said that, we have great review in our products and tools over the years in here, and we love to hear your feedback. Give me a feedback in there, and we'll look at a couple of stocks. If you have any stocks that you want me to look at using either VSA360 or using the trading view, or even look at the US market, feel free to pencil those in there. But generally, you will always notice if the market is on the red pentagon, it's time to take some profit or exit it and then come back later. The market, comes and go, like we've seen in the US market, the KLCI or the Bursa, as well as the Bitcoin. I think my message to you is look for opportunity. Now, if you are a dealer or a miser, no doubt your legal obligation is towards the Bursa, but for yourself, you might want to look at the Bitcoin and things like that. That will definitely help you to earn extra income for your family and so on and so forth. Because nowadays, everything is expensive. If you don't have a second income building, and make 2024 as a new goal to learn new skill, learning how to trade the Bitcoin without putting a single cent at all, without putting real money at all, until you get it right through our Supervis Coaching in here. And that's basically my message to you. All right. And don't forget to hit and join our YouTube VSA360 here, and also our Telegram chat room for our stock market. Now, if you want to know more information about our course and want to register, that's a number in here, 010-2669-761. WhatsApp to us, because this is outstation managing contact center. All right, and we'll be glad to talk to you. Now, if you have anything, you can also email us at the support@tradevsa.com. So that's all I have. I wish you a great weekend ahead. All right, and I'll be back on Monday, okay, for our breakfast show. Thank you for again. Bye-bye.